After the long months of baking I have during the holiday season, and yes, I said months as in plural because I start baking way early, I'm always looking for a little bit something lighter and different after all those heavy and delicious decadent desserts. So this month's cookie is a delicious shortbread, and let me tell you, shortbread is extremely easy. I feel so often we overlook it because we think it's boring or drab, but really, in the January and winter months, it is so delicious to spice things up and zest things up with a little bit of fresh citrus, because that's really when they're coming into the grocery stores and are at their peak ripeness. So this is a delicious lemon shortbread. It goes together in a snap, and I think you're gonna see why this is the perfect winter delicacy. To start, you just wanna place some flour, a little bit of superfine sugar, and I'm using superfine because it melts into the shortbread so much easier. And then a little bit of cornstarch and some salt right into the bowl of a food processor. A food processor is just so quick in this instance. You don't have to worry about cutting the butter in that way. It does all the work for you. The cornstarch really lightens this and adds a great sandy texture and makes it not too heavy or greasy, dense of shortbread. So just put all that in there and then blend it up with a few pulses just to make sure that's incorporated. Next, you just want to zest your lemon right into there. I'm doing 2 lemons because I love a strong, pungent lemon flavor. So just zest those right into the food processor. And then just to amp it up a little bit, just a little bit of lemon extract. I know a lot of you may not have it. If you don't, that's okay. You won't have as strong of lemon flavor, but it really adds just a hit of lemon that you can't quite get any other way. Once that's in there, you can just cut up your butter. I just like to chunk up the 2 sticks of butter I'm using and then throw those right in there. Pulse it until you get a great sandy texture, and if you pick it up, it will make a ball in your hand when you form a little ball of dough, but it will also crumble in right away too, and that is exactly what you want. It will be crumbly, sandy, and just melt in your mouth. Didn't I say this was easy? To finish this off, all you want to do is take an 11-inch tart pan with a removable bottom, and if you don't have 11-inch tart pan, you could do this in like 2 6-inch cake pans or 2 8-inch cake pans. It'd be a little bit thinner. And just press it right in. You want to press it really well because that's really what's going to make this shortbread. Once it is pressed in, just lightly score the top about halfway down, and that's going to show where you're going to cut it when it comes out of the oven. I like to place this onto a parchment lined baking sheet just in case any of that butter in there seeps out. That way it just keeps your oven clean. And then put that right into your preheated oven and bake it off. It's not going to change color a lot because shortbreads don't. There's not anything in them that really reacts and gives a good color change. Once it is slightly set around the edges and just starts to slightly turn a little bit color golden maybe, take it out of the oven, let it cool slightly, and then recut those lines that you scored. They won't be perfectly cut like they were when you put it in, but you will still be able to see them, and then you can just cut them all the way through with a sharp knife. That's gonna make it a lot easier to pull these pieces apart later on. Just let it cool completely in the pan, and then since it's a removable bottom, it is so easy, just pull it right out. This is such a great lemony flavor. It goes perfect with tea, with coffee, with wine, with whatever you are having. This is the perfect accompaniment. I love it during the winter months because it's a little bit lighter, a little bit citrusy, so it has bright flavors that really wake us up after the holidays. Can't wait for you to try this shortbread because I know you are gonna love it. If you agree and like this video, make sure to click like below and click subscribe to become part of the Great Boxwood channel here on YouTube. I love to hear from you guys, so leave a comment, and until next time, happy eating.